Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Third round of urban local body elections in Jammu and Kashmir ends. Jammu division records more than 81% voting and Uri and Kashmir Valley more than 75%. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu calls upon legal fraternity to use Hindi or vernacular languages in court proceedings. 8 climbers killed in a massive landslide in Mount Gurja base camp in Nepal. On the concluding day of Jakarta Asian Para Games, India's medal tally mounts to 72 with 2 more golds. And in Sultan Johar Cup Junior Hockey Final in Malaysia, Britain beat India 3-2. In Jammu and Kashmir, polling concluded for the third and penultimate phase of municipal elections to seal the fate of 365 candidates in the fray across the state. Chief Electoral Officer of the state, Charlene Kabra, said overall 16.4% polling was witnessed in Phase 3 of municipal polls 2018 across Jammu and Kashmir today. He said,
the third phase of the municipal elections was today. The poll took place in the morning. It started in a brisk manner in both the provinces. In all, 1,664 polling stations were set up in these first 3 phases. The fourth phase is on 16th, and this is going to be in the cities of Srinagar and Ganderbal. This 4th phase polling is taking place this year in 2018, while the earlier municipal elections were held in 2005. So it is after 13 years that the municipal polls are taking place in the Jammu and Kashmir state.
In Jammu division, 81.4% polling was recorded in 4 municipal committees of Samba district. More from our correspondent.
In Jammu division, highest polling percentage of 85.73% was recorded in Badi Brahmana urban local body of Samba district. 365 candidates were in the fray for 96 wards of 8 urban local bodies for the third phase, comprising a total electorate of 1,93,990 electors. The counting of votes will take place on October 20. R.K. Rana, AR News, Jammu.
Meanwhile, Kashmir division witnessed average 3.5% polling, with Municipal Committee Uri recording the highest of 75.3% voting. A report.
For administration and security agencies, the peaceful conclusion of third phase of municipal elections in the valley is quite satisfying. In today's polling in 46 wards of 3 municipal bodies in Kashmir, Uri and Baramulla saw brisk 75% polling. Mushtaq Ahmed, AIR News, Srinagar.
The lowest poll percentage of 1.8% was recorded in Srinagar. Chief Election Commissioner of India, O.P. Rawat, has said that all the voting machines are foolproof and cannot be tampered with in any way. In an exclusive interview to All India Radio News, Chief Election Commissioner O.P. Rawat said the upcoming elections in 5 states will have VVPAT machines.
Our machine is standalone. It can't talk to any other machine. It doesn't connect even by a cable to electricity. It has a battery pack inside, and therefore it just can't be tempered in any manner.
Mr. Rawat added that the Commission has taken proactive steps to counter bogus voting and purify the electoral roll. To stop misuse of social media during elections, the Commission will ensure that nothing adverse goes out on any of the social media platforms. During the last 48 hours before polling, it will be ensured that no campaign material is left out on any platform of the social media.
We constituted a group under our Senior Deputy Election Commissioner, and this group invited executives of major social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and all these people. They came and they have committed before this group that during the campaign period they will ensure that nothing adverse to level playing field is hosted on their platforms.
The interview can be heard in English at 9:15 on FM Gold and Rajdhani channel. Back home, the flood situation after Cyclone Titli is worsening in Ganjam, Gajapati and Raigada districts. 12 persons have died due to landslide at an inaccessible village in Raigada district during heavy rain. 3 persons are missing. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik conducted an aerial survey of the flood in Ganjam, Gajapati and Raigada districts today. He told media persons that steps are being taken to restore power and water supply.
Connectivity will be restored in all cut-off areas within the next 48 hours. Electricity supply to 90% of the affected areas will be ensured in the next 48 hours and the remaining 10% areas in 3 to 5 days. Safe drinking water will be provided in all block areas within 48 hours.
2 helicopters were engaged for airdropping of food and drinks at waterlogged areas of Ganjam district today. Airdropping will be extended to Gajapati district tomorrow. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has called upon the legal fraternity to use Hindi or regional languages in daily court proceedings to strengthen the common man's faith in the judiciary. Inaugurating the newly built annex building of Allahabad High Court, Mr. Naidu said the Government of India is filling the vacancies of judges. He said 351 fresh appointments have been made in the High Courts. The Vice President added that separate courts should be set up for election offences and there should be a time frame to settle the cases. He said the time has come for reforms in the anti-defection law and in his view 3 months time limit is enough to dispose of any case about disqualification. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in. In Nepal, rescue operation to retrieve the bodies of 8 climbers from the base camp of Mount Gurja has been temporarily suspended due to bad weather. 5 Korean and 3 Nepali climbers were killed in Mount Gurja after their camp was devastated by a violent snowstorm last evening. More from our correspondent.
The climbers were camped at the foot of 7,193-meter Mount Gurja and waiting for a window of good weather to move forward to reach the summit. According to Nepal police, bodies of climbers were spotted this morning in the wreckage of their camp by a rescue team. 1 Nepali climber is also missing. The rescue work is hampered due to bad weather and icy wind conditions. Rajkumar, AIR News, Kathmandu.
In Afghanistan, at least 12 persons were killed when a motorcycle carrying explosives blew up among supporters of an Afghan election candidate in the northeastern province of Takhar today. Provincial Governor spokesman Muhammad Jawad Hejri told AFP news agency in Kunduz that parliamentary candidate Nazifa Yusufi Beg was campaigning in the area. 32 people have been wounded in the explosion. It is the latest attack on a political rally. More than 2,500 candidates are contesting the legislative elections. In Indonesia, torrential rains have triggered flash floods and landslides in Sumatra Island, killing at least 27 people. Local police chief Irsan Sinhuaji said in Jakarta, a flash flood with mud and debris from landslides struck Mandailing, Natal district in North Sumatra province and hit an Islamic school in Muara Saladi village, where 29 children were swept away yesterday afternoon. He said rescuers retrieved the bodies of 11 children from the mud and rubble hours later. The death toll from Hurricane Michael has risen to at least 17. 8 deaths have been reported in Florida, 5 in Virginia, 1 in Georgia and 3 in North Carolina. About 5,000 U.S. servicemen have been deployed to help with relief and recovery efforts using 100 helicopters and 1,800 high-water vehicles. Back home in Chhattisgarh, a police constable was injured in a Maoist attack in Bijapur district today. Maoists attacked the Jawan who was on duty at the weekly market in Cherpal. The Jawans retaliated the attack and a Maoist was killed in the gun battle. Meanwhile, 3 Maoists surrendered before the superintendent of police in Sukma district of Bastar division. Renowned Hindustani musician Annapurna Devi passed away at the Breach Candy Hospital in Mumbai today. She was 91. She was suffering from age-related issues for the last few years. President Ramnath Kovind today condoled the death of classical musician and Surbahar exponent Annapurna Devi. In Nagaland, the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana has come as a great relief to women living in the remotest areas of Kifire district. The scheme has proved beneficial for women of BPL households in Kifire district as they get access to clean cooking fuel. Here is a ground report from our Kohima correspondent.
Khepri district is one of the remotest districts in Nagaland. However, that has not deterred the efforts of the district administrative and the nodal department, the food and civil supplies, to introduce the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana to poor women who dreamt of having their own clean cooking LPG fuel. Now the villagers are saving approximately 10,000 standing trees in month, covering an area of approximately 16,000 square kilometer in the district. Yatrin Sela from Kiseton village under Khepri district of Nagaland shares,
I came to know about the scheme through the village council. The village council told us that women are given free gas connection from the government. In my village, around 60 women received the LPG gas connection. At first, I was so worried that I won't be getting the scheme, but thankfully, I got it and I am very happy for it.
After empowering the rural women with LPG gas connection, the lifestyle of these women in the district has improved as they don't need to spend much time in forest to collect firewood. With Lipichan Sangtam Asonyo Aya News Kohima.
Sports Authority of India's Target Olympic Podium scheme organized a life skills workshop for 35 elite athletes at the Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium in New Delhi today. Inaugurating the workshop, Sports Minister Colonel Rajyavardhan Rathore said the athletes were given insight by experts on ways to interact with media and to handle the sponsorship. The minister said,
मीडिया से किस तरह से बातचीत करनी है, स्पॉन्सरशिप्स जब आती हैं तो उसको किस तरह से हैंडल करना है, कौन सी ऐसी चीज है जो पहले खिलाड़ी हैं जो जीत चुके हैं, हार चुके हैं, उनके तजुर्बे से कुछ सीखा जा सके, इस तरह का एक माहौल बनाया है.
India recorded its best ever showing in the Asian Para Games by bagging 72 medals including 15 gold, with the shuttlers adding 2 gold and 3 bronze medals on the concluding day of the competitions in Jakarta today. All of India's 5 medals today came from badminton. In men's singles SL3 class badminton, Pramod Bhagat defeated Ukun Rukaendi of Indonesia 21-19, 15-21, 21-14 to clinch the gold medal. Tarun added another gold for India by beating Hu Yang Kao of China 21-16, 21-6 in the men's singles SL4 class. The bronze-winning shuttlers are Manoj Sarkar in men's singles SL3, men's doubles SL3, SL4 pairs of Manoj Sarkar and Pramod Bhagat, and Anand Kumar Gowda and Nitesh Kumar. Para-athletics gave India half of the medals at 36 with 7 gold, 13 silver and 16 bronze. Badminton and chess contributed 9 medals each, while para-swimming gave 8 medals. With 15 gold, 24 silver and 33 bronze medals, India has placed 9th in the overall tally. This was India's best ever performance, bettering the tally of 33 medals, 3 gold, 14 silver, 16 bronze in the last edition in 2014. In hockey, Great Britain lifted the 2018 Sultan of Johor Cup. In Johor Bahru, Malaysia, today Great Britain defeated India 3-2 in the final. The other teams in the tournament were Japan, Australia, Malaysia and New Zealand. Indian under-18 men's hockey team defeated Poland 4-2 to progress to the semi-finals of the Youth Olympic Games at Buenos Aires today. India will face the winner of another quarter-final match between hosts Argentina and Bangladesh in the last 4 match tomorrow. An outstanding performance by goalkeeper Gurpreet Singh helped India hold China to a goalless draw at the Suzhou Olympic Sports Center Stadium in China today. Gurpreet made a couple of great saves throughout the entire game to deny China any goal. India and China played a friendly football match after 21 years. The draw is also expected to take India higher in the FIFA rankings. They are now placed 97th, while China are at the 76th spot. India were 308 for 4 in their first innings against the West Indies at Stumps on day 2 of the second and final cricket test in Hyderabad. Rishabh Pant on 85 and Ajinkya Rahane 75 were at the crease. Prithvi Shaw made 70 and captain Virat Kohli 45. Earlier, West Indies were all out for 311 runs in their first innings. Roston Chase made 106 for the visitors. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Third round of urban local body elections in Jammu and Kashmir ends. Jammu division records more than 81% voting and Uri in Kashmir Valley more than 75%. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu calls upon legal fraternity to use Hindi or vernacular languages in court proceedings. 8 climbers killed in a massive landslide in Mount Gurja base camp in Nepal. On the concluding day of Jakarta Asian Para Games, India's medal tally mounts to 72 with 2 more gold. And in Sultan Johor Cup Junior Hockey Final in Malaysia, Great Britain beat India 3-2. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.